Alright everyone, video I'm going to do, because we've been linked with him, I'm going to schedule this for later because it's not a majorly essential one to get out when I've got less time to record stuff, because it's a look at this defensive midfielder. He's a number 6 midfielder, so would complement Ryan if he came. It's Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace. Born in Blackburn, 21 years old, date of birth 6th of Feb 2004. Youth career was at Blackburn. His senior career 22 to 24 was at Blackburn. Then he moved to Palace. International career 22-23, played 6 times for the England under 19s. 2023 played 3 times for the England under 20s. And then 2024 to present, he's played 3 times for the under 21s and once for the senior side. It doesn't mention here his height, so I'll see if I can find that out for you. It says here he's 1m82. Transfer market 1m82. I don't know what that is in feet. I think it's about 6 foot. It's amazing when I search for that. The question is he a 6 or an 8? He's a technically minor midfielder, most suited to playing in a defensive role as a 6 in a double pivot, but he's also capable of operating as a number 8. What that's got to do with his height, I do not know. TNT Sports says 1m82, transfer market 182, Soccer Wiki 183, Premier League the official Premier League site has him at 182, so we'll go with that one, I think. He's nearly 5'12". It's about 5'11", 5'11.6 inches, so between 5'11", 5'12". He's about 3. Let me think. I'm just under 6'1", so I'm 185 centimeters. But I'm not very good at converting feet with it. I wasn't sure if he'd be 5'12" or 5'11", so he's in between the two. Let's have a look at his career history. Blackburn 22-23, played 18 times in the Championship, 2 goals, 4 games in the Carabao Cup, so he played 22 times, got 2 goals. Last season, 23-24, when did he sign for Palace? I think he signed in the January. Yeah, he signed in the January, so last season he played 26 times in the Championship, got 2 goals, 1 game in the FA Cup, 2 games in the EFL Cup, got 29 games, 2 goals there, before playing 16 times in the Premier League for Crystal Palace, so that was a total of 45 games and 2 goals, and this year he's played 16 times, he did have an injury. 3 games in the FA Cup, 2 games in the Carabao Cup, 21 games. So you heard a bit about me talking about the style of play. He'd be good for a double pivot. Now I had a look, and somebody kindly compared him to our 3 midfielders. So the forward passing percentage, right? Let's have a look. We'll go duels first. Duels percentage, 87.5, Macca's 75.9, 88.6 for Grav, Dom 27.4. Defensive actions, Wharton's 81.6, Grav's 82.3, 78.1 for... Oh no, 82.3 for Macca, 78.1 for Grav, 25.4 for Dom. Progressive carries, 37.9 for Wharton, Macca 56.7, 83.8 for Grav, 84.5 for Dom. Forward passes, 87.3 for Wharton, Macca is on 64.1, 70 for Grav, 18 for Dom. The percentage of those, 14.2 for Wharton, 77.5 for Macca, 71.1 for Grav, 49.2 for Dom. Key passes, 81 Wharton, 52.3 Macca, 68 Grav, and what's this one? 85.3, I think that is. So, for Dom. And the progressive passes, 96.7, and then hour 3, Macca 52.9, 31.9 for Grav, and Dom got 16, but the minutes played, Wharton's only played 1,282, Macca's played 2,702, Grav's played 3,112 and 2,427 for Dom. Now we have this interesting comparison. So for Jules, the percentage, right? He beats, for dual percentage, he is way higher than Declan Rice and Moses Caicedo. For example, 24. Oh no, he's just lower than Moses Caicedo, sorry. 87.5 to his 92.3, but Rice is 24.1. Defensive actions, he beats both of them. Progressive carries, he's the bottom of the three. Forward passes, he beats the pair of them. Forward pass percentage, he's not as high. Key passes, he beats the pair of them. Progressive passes, he beats the pair of them as well. But when you look at them like overlaid on a chart, you can see he would complement Grav, he would complement Macca, and he'd complement Dom. And we had a discussion with this. It was actually in the Cop Talk chat. Where could he play? Because we don't really need this. He can't replace Dom because Dom's a 10. He's a 6. You could put Macca there because he has played there before. So you'd have Macca further forward and Wharton and Grav slightly deeper. And if you need to change things, you can put Dom on for the more workhorse type midfielder. It just means with that quartet you have got lots of options for lots of different scenarios. But I think the problem is, I think his reported fee is meant to be around 70 million. Let's have a look at his price point. His market value, they say 35 million euros, but I do not believe Palace would let him go for 30 million. I mean, that go for price tag. Crystal Palace is reportedly asking for a minimum of 100 million for him. Sources indicated with this are Team Talk, Court Offside, Yahoo Sports. I mean, caught offside. This was from 3 weeks ago. Crystal Palace make decision on Adam Wharton, pricing him for Man United target 100 million. So he is going to cost a hefty price. But there you go. That's a bit of a deeper look at Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace, a player that you'll probably know quite well from watching him in the Premier League. Question is there better options out there that can complement those numbers but at a lower price point? I mean, they don't have to be 2021, they could be like, say, 23, 24. I do like the sound of Joe Gomez, but that new contract would probably price his price up a bit. But if you're looking around the Premier League, I don't think there's anybody young at City that would be available. I don't think there's anybody young at Arsenal that would be available. I'm just trying to think of... I can think of players that in the midfield that are young and the top of the Premier League, but they're more attacking, such as Morgan Gibbs-White. I know there's somebody at Leicester, but I don't know if he's still there. Or there was somebody at Leicester, I don't know if he's there, and his age, off the top of my head. Let's have a look at the lineups. Because I think his age might be... Yeah, he's too old. He'll be 29 this year, and did he? One player we were linked with, but he's still old, Sander Berge. I'm just trying to think, is there any alternatives even in the Premier League? I'm going to have a look at Forest, just out of interest. They played Danilo and Nicolas Rodriguez. How old's Danilo and Nicolas Rodriguez? Danilo's 23. He's the only other young central midfielder in the top four, really. But I don't think he'd be available. So if you were looking to find an alternative for Adam Wharton, it's gonna be hard. I can't think of an obvious name off the top of my head right now. Mind you, it is like midnight, so I can't think of one right off the top of my head. But that's a deeper look at Adam Wharton for you. Alright, thank you very much.